My hair drooping down. It's a weird shadow. It's laggy again. We're laggy again. Our Wi-Fi stinks.
I think it's the adapter.
You think so? But everybody else said that it wasn't bad. So I'm not going to worry. Somebody's here. Who'll be the first one? Two.
9:33.
I'm just going to use long paper today, I think.
I'm gonna flush.
You're going to fold it?
Hi, Pam. Hi,
Good
Lindsay.
morning, Pam.
Hi,
Good morning,
Tammy.
Lindsay. Show off.
What?
Well, I wanted to say hi to them first.
Well, I'm just so fast.
Fast at what? Saying names?
Yeah.
I guess I'll give you that one. How is everybody? We are freezing. Our house is freezing.
Outside is freezing.
Not like freezing bad, like, first world problems, right? I did get a haircut. I went for the one side shaved, and then I went whoop over the top. Thank you.
And discount chocolate day.
It is. Oh, Lindsay, good call. Oh, we should get some chocolate.
Even though I'm here.
I really like that. I really like that Dove chocolate that you got with the truffles in the middle.
Yeah, I got some chocolate from my friend yesterday.
Yes.
It's really good.
Discount chocolate. Let's see. What is that even? Next, she'll start renegading.
Oh no,
then we'll be done.
I can't.
I can.
Please don't. No. That's not. It was like this.
I like mine better. Good morning, Mark. We're sorry that you had to witness that for your first, vision of Doodle and Chat for Saturday morning.
Hi, Jill.
Good morning, Jill. Welcome to Doodle and Chat. Everybody's just getting settled in.
Hey, Mom.
And we're just saying hi.
Hit the whoa. Yes. Hi, Kathy. TikTok video coming.
No, Mark, I don't know that we need to do that.
Hi, Donald.
Wait, -40, Kathy? We're not complaining anymore about Don Strum. Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Kathy, how many layers are you wearing? Like, you can't even leave the house, right? If it's that cold.
We had -50 last week. That was like the.
We didn't have school, did we?
No, we couldn't leave the house. We had to get all of our stuff the night before.
That's all the steam bubbles.
Yeah, we had to.
Like when people throw the water out, right? Things freeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam wants to know if there's any spiders saying, I don't see any right now, but you never know, Pam.
Horatio.
Yeah, rub it in, Tammy. Rub it in. Tammy says it's been 80 there.
My teacher went to Florida.
They did?
Yeah.
For the week? During the school year? They just flew to Florida for the weekend.
Yeah, for the family.
Oh.
You know. But they get the warm weather and we're over here like.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's better just to endure the cold weather than to go to the warm and then come back to the cold and then your body has to adjust. I don't know. All right, should we get this party started? Should we get this party started? We got a couple of new people, right? We've got Jill and Don are here with us, right? I don't think I've seen Jill before. Got a whole group gang here. I don't think that number is right compared to how many people are on our thingamabobber. Anyways. Is that Mario Brothers waiting song?
No, that's the We Waiting song.
The what? The We Waiting song? I hate that waiting song. I just, yuck. We are so happy that you're here, Jill. All right, should we get this started before Don and Jill think we're just, we call it Doodle and Chat, but all we do is chat and it's kind of boring?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Well, we're happy that you're here, Jill. And we hope that you're going to have a fun time and see what Doodle and Chat is all about. Yes, Amy, thank you for the drum roll. All right, here we go. Ready? Can we introduce?
Yeah.
Are you going to refrain from interrupting me?
Maybe.
Do you want to go first?
No.
You sure? I promise I won't interrupt you.
No.
Hi. You are such a brat. What was that thing your sister called when you go like this? What's that called?
No.
What's that called?
Vibe check.
You didn't. Okay, here we go. Pam, this t-shirt, I still haven't said, I still got to learn how to draw a T-Rex. It's like my kryptonite animal. I spent like a good week during the summer trying to draw it.
We found a new name and a new creature that this one wants to create. It's a frog.
Named Seymour. But we got to get going. Like,
Yeah.
We really have to write, we have to we need to focus. You know that thing called focus where you stay on task?
No.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
You hold still? Very good.
Good doggy. Good doggy.
Well, you said it, not me. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Carrie Baughcum. I'm a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade special education teacher from the northwest suburbs of Illinois, and I'm also the author of my pencil. Hi, everybody. Of my Pencil Made Me Do It, a guide to sketchnoting, and this is
Annabeth, the one who keeps interrupting.
my daughter, and this is Doodle and Chat, a weekly YouTube episode that runs at 9:33-ish Central Standard Time, where we come together with our community of people and we share, we connect, we draw, we chat, we talk some more, we laugh. Sometimes I sing, sometimes we dance, and more.
You guys have already experienced the dancing and the singing.
So we've got it out of the way. So just think it's all uphill from here.
No, it's not, because it's going to keep going.
So we doodle and chat all about a given topic. We have our Ish Bowl, which we'll pull out now. Annabeth loves to show it off. Our Ish Bowl. It is full of topics. This season we are doodling and chatting all about abstract nouns. If everybody on the chat wants to either introduce themselves and just give Jill and Don an idea of what they do and where they're from so that they will feel welcome. I want them to know who each other is. Everybody knows what each other does, but when we get new people, we got to let them be social. Oh, it's a good one, you guys. Go.
Life.
All right, so our abstract noun topic for this week is life. It's a good one, you guys. I think after some of the more abstract nouns we've had in the past 2 weeks,
life's pretty
abstract.
Punchy. It's abstract.
What's the Ferris Bueller? Life will come at you pretty hard unless you. I forget what it is. We just watched Ferris Bueller the other day. All right, so life is our topic. So we're gonna doodle and chat and talk and draw all about anything that we can
dance
think.
And sing.
Promise we're not gonna dance and sing.
Well, there's no promise.
All about life. So you're gonna take your paper and your pen or your pencil or your iPad or whatever you love to draw with, and fill it with words and images all about life. Yes. And while you guys chit-chatted up with each other, yes, Brian, the game of life. Mark, gosh. All right, we're going to flip the camera around, and I'm going to learn how to talk.
Good idea.
That is Don Strum UC, Kimberly. Oh, over more. All right, can we put the cord by the Ish Bowl so that it doesn't get in the...
Nope.
Oh, that's not right.
Sorry, guys.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Are we in?
Yes. Mine is.
Well, we're so happy that you saw it on PD for You and Me. Pam is a wonderful advocate for everything Doodle and Chat, and she's just amazing. Usually she makes us waffles, but this time she didn't. She's not making the waffles.
Talk about waffles.
Oh, the waffle episode.
The
Oh, you and
waffle.
Xander were singing about waffles, right?
Yep.
The waffle song. That's right. Well, so do I, Pam.
Waffles.
All right.
Who doesn't want waffles?
No, who
right
wouldn't
now?
want waffles?
Right now.
All right, so life is our topic. Woo!
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, life.
Oh, life. If I knew a poem about you, I would say it right now. But woe is life. I got nothing.
That's not.
It's just a weird.
What the heck?
It could be us, Tammy. If you guys will let us know. We're buffering on our side, and my guess is that I have an adapter for our web camera.
I thought it was my guess.
Annabeth's guess was that
Thank you.
because I have a new computer, I had to get an adapter for the webcam.
They had to make everything harder.
Yeah. And so, okay, so maybe it is us, and we apologize for it. I'm going to let Annabeth get going on drawing. Can you show them your screens? I'm going to try to wiggle the cord without unplugging it. Also, it's cold, though, and our Wi-Fi has been terrible lately. You know what? That's what it could be.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, our Wi-Fi's
My
been
Wi-Fi
bad.
likes to be a pain.
You know, maybe if I turn my Wi-Fi off my phone. Can you turn your Wi-Fi off on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already off.
Mine's never off.
Did it help, Annie, that for you to go off and on? It's probably us, you guys, and I apologize. It's just our Wi-Fi in our neighborhood is just not
Good.
our favorite. Oh, I'm not sure why I went with the chisel. I do not like a chiseled marker. It's not my favorite, and I really don't like the smell
Licorice.
of licorice. Okay, thank you, Jill. Thank you, Mark. See, I got his name right this time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just do not like a chiseled marker. I'm gonna have to go around and wrap that up. I know it's like there's almost so many topics now that we could draw about, right?
Life.
Yeah, it's life. So what do we think we're doing today? Are we going to go? I saw like Pam has been using quotes. Pam, do you think you're going to stick with that process to inspire your drawings? I still feel like, oh, Seymour could come into this. I got my thing. I got it.
The life of Seymour.
Well, no, I don't want to do the life of a frog. That's just.
No, it'll be funny. He steal food.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking, but that is fun.
Life.
No, Anne, I did not remember my fine tip markers. Could you have, messaged me earlier to remind me of that? They're upstairs. Annabeth and I have been drawing. We've been setting a drawing date on Wednesdays, and we sit at our craft table, aka our dining room table that never gets used, but it's become our craft table.
Yep.
And we've decided to draw together every Wednesday night. Annabeth's really been wanting to create cards, So we have decided to do that together. And so that's where my fine tip marker is, in case anybody wanted to know that. So it's not here. Mm-hmm. Oh, do we have a solid red? Oh, look at this. Whoever brought this downstairs was a smart person. I think it was me. I think I'm funny. Can you tell that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm really nervous to draw this frog because I haven't drawn it. And every time I draw something for the first time, it takes me like 10 draws to get it right.
I don't know how you work.
I know, but then I have a big scribble on my paper, but I guess that's life, right? Life is a little messy and never perfect. I think I'm done. I really just like that. I'm just gonna let that lay there.
Oh.
I'm just really happy with that right there.
Oh.
Doodle and Chat's over. Bye.
Every time you just draw your one word, you're like, I'm done. Life.
Okay, so Jill, good job. Thank you for asking, because I always want people to ask if they're unclear. So Doodle and Chat, Jill, is really whatever you want it to be. If you want to just watch today, you can watch. If you want to just participate in the chat, you can participate in the chat. So we pulled a topic out of the fishbowl, and it pops into their head. Or it's going to start to get quiet here in a bit, and people are going to be drawing. So what we're doing, Jill, is we're taking the word life, and you're putting on your paper anything you can think of, doodles, words that have to do with life. And it's anything in life that inspires you. So I tend to start with words. Like I might start writing words around here about things that I think about life. And then I'll start to imagine those words in my head and draw them around it. And that's how we go. Should I show her maybe last week so she can see it?
Yeah.
So Jill, here's last week's. It was thrill, and we had a thrill here on the show because we had a spider that joined us, he dropped from the ceiling during the chat, and so
I screamed a lot.
And so I ended up taking that spider and drawing him doing anything that thrilled me. So the word was thrill, and so anything that was a thrill, the spider did. But the only reason the spider's in there
is because of that.
Is that.
The only reason we have a frog named Seymour is because we watched Shaun the Sheep from Megidon that came out on Netflix last night, and it was so good.
Jill, does that help? And so people are you can ask as many questions as you want. Pipe in. You can share ideas of things that you think we could draw, Jill, and then you can be as active in the drawing process or the chat process as you want to. Yeah. I'm so happy that you asked. Some of us, we've been here for a couple weeks, and some of us a couple of seasons, some of us all of the seasons, and I think we forget that others are like, new. Could you please explain it?
Yeah, because we don't really explain. We just get going.
Hey, I am loving this, you guys. I have to show Annabeth. Please, you have to show. Like I'm
doing my week.
Once again, classroom application strikes from the student, right? So Annabeth's got her life going, and then are you going to draw doodles about your week in here? A life of Annabeth.
What I do during the week.
What you do during the week. So I love that. And again, you guys, like Annabeth is the queen of containers. I
really, really, really enjoy containers.
You are like the master of it. Like I feel like Annabeth could do a master class in containers.
Yeah, because I don't have a job or anything, so that's not my life. School's my life.
So Jill wants to know, is your goal to get us drawing, or is it something to do with your students? Yes. Does that help, Jill? No, Jill, Doodle and Chat is here. The goal of Doodle and Chat is to have a community of people that come together just to connect with each other, so that we have people in our lives during our week, whether it's on Twitter or whatever, that we can always go to because we've connected here, that we can reach out to, ask questions, to build a community of people. But then the other goal of it is for us all to continue to exercise our drawing muscle, and just every week just get together and do something that we love, something that makes us uncomfortable,
Yep.
Something sometimes that scares us.
Uncomfortable.
It can make us upset because we make mistakes, but we're all here together. And then however this inspires you to bring it back to your classroom, Jill, that's just a bonus. I will always talk about ways that we can use this in our classroom, and I'll point out ideas that either somebody shares on Twitter or Annabeth draws or here. Good morning, Kathy. I missed you when you came in. It's good to see you. So if that flows into your classroom, Jill, that's just a bonus for us. But if I see something somebody's doing or somebody has a comment about something, I'm always going to make a classroom connection because that's just how I am, because you're teacher life. All right, maybe I should start drawing something.
Great idea. You can really emphasize on the doodle part of the chat.
I want everybody to feel welcome and like their needs are met.
I know.
Okay, so family is life, friends. Friends, family. The answer to your question, Jill, she wants to know if people will end up sharing what they draw. Yes and no. So most of the people here are okay with sharing out. They'll take a picture and share it out at the end on Twitter of what we've done, but that's never
required.
It's never required. I only want you to share it if you want to share it. If you want to share it with me in private on a private message, you can. But yeah, you could also go on the hashtag Doodle and Chat and check last week's drawings. People share things out all the time from Doodle and Chat. Life, adventure. I love it, Mark. He's creating his own personal game of life game board. That is fantastic. Thank you, Anne, for putting that out there as a resource for her. That's fantastic. Does moments have two M's or one? Moment, one M, right? Moments, MOMENTS, yes. What good are you about spelling if you don't know how to spell the words when I ask you, child?
I helped you last night.
Poor Tammy. Annabeth feels your pain, Tammy. She says things are not working out well. She's gotten to her second attempt and contemplating starting over on her third.
Yep.
Annabeth feels your pain, Tammy. I feel like we all have to go through that a little bit here on Doodle and Chat. Like everybody has their weeks of just like being incredibly flowing and on, and then we have these moments where it's just like it's a hot mess. I gotta stop.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Lindsay's going down the silence route. I like that, Lindsay. Life cycles, that's fantastic. I like that. Oh my gosh, Pam, I am full on like the worst speller. Like, thank goodness for Google spell check. And a teaching assistant in my classroom who's an amazing speller. I can't spell something. I'll be like, Wendy, how do you spell? And she always helps me. All right. I want to fill this up with a lot more words, and then I'm going to go for the doodles. Oh, memories. Like that. I'm going for like a... Oh, I have an idea, kind of. Memories. Like the da 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 da. I don't know the words. Da 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 da. Memories. Should I keep singing?
Oh.
Oh, I like what Stephanie's doing. She's doing a wall of pictures filled with moments. Isn't that fantastic? That's a great idea, Stephanie. I love that. You're right, Anne. Life is love. Life is concentrating, Dawn. Is that what are you offering that as a word? Or are you concentrating?
I'm doing kind of like a comic.
You are. It has ended up being a kind of a comic, hasn't it?
Like, that's our, like, legit setup.
That is your legit setup.
Like, that's how we...
Oh, Saturdays. Duh. I was like, oh, yeah, that looks like your room. I was like, no. I was like, that looks like your room. It's a mess.
Yeah, so this is 8 a.m. I get up. And then 9:30.
Or Mom wakes you up.
Mom wakes me up. But I don't know how to draw that.
Me waking you up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
That's how I do get up every morning. It's so annoying.
Got it. Outrageous love. Fantastic.
Dun, 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 dun.
Life does have its ups and downs. I like that, Annie. I'm going to add that. Ups and downs. Ooh, life can be unexpected, too. Ooh, I like that a lot. Where should that go? Okay, time for some images now. One of my students taught me how to draw people really easy. I was like, yes. Just little circles with faces and like makes it look like a bunch of people. It's so cute. You're like, yeah, Mom, I've been doing that idea for years. I don't like you.
But that is a really good idea. Oh, Tammy, I feel you.
Because she started over again.
Official take 3.
Oh, Tammy.
I feel you. 1000%.
She's sending you hard love, Tammy.
Yep. We've all been there.
Oh, my magnet. The magnet turned out so good. Then the Z's just went. Wah, wah, wah.
Where?
You just look like a little pathetic. I don't know what that is. Tammy says thank you. Feeling inspired.
By
my little heart.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's nice to be inspired.
Sure is. I love it, Annie. But maybe the trampoline appearing table could have life. All the little adventures that could be on your table. Okay. Adventure. I also love how some people are like you're drawing little pieces and you're going for like a big picture and then with little details in it, and then Mark's going for a big picture with little details in it. And I just think it's so fun how, visualizing our thinking and our learning and our ideas and creating can just be so many different ways. Like mine is details in and then out, right? But everybody has their own style for how they want to connect with a what do I want to say? An idea. Don, what do you mean that the text stresses you out? Like writing the words? Like, does what I'm doing stress you out, that everything's kind of all over the place? Is that what you mean?
Okay. I finished my Saturday.
You finished just Saturday? Oh, trying different fonts, Don. I totally get it. So, I mean, you know what I'm going to say. It takes practice. Mm-hmm. But really, Don, fonts used to totally stress me out also until I just finally found my workflow and my kind of mindset when it came to fonts. So Annabeth loves fonts. She has like a wheelhouse full of fonts in her mind, like her own font library. It's like an icon library, right? Yeah. I never thought of it like that. Annabeth has like a legit font library. Like she goes to her library, and I know you know what I'm talking about, Don. And she can pull from the shelves 20 different fonts at any given moment. My font library is 3 fonts, and it's the same 3 fonts all the time, and I never deviate from it, and I like it that way. So I have my bold font like this that I do. I have my lettered font, which I've come up with a combination of lowercase and uppercases that I think is cute and that I like. And then I have my cursive font, and that is it for me, Don. Like my font library is closed. The cabinet does not get refilled. It's all, Anthony's here. Good morning, Anthony. We are doodling and chatting all about life. And so we're so happy that you joined us. Oh, that makes me so happy that you're here. So Don, that's where I've landed. So I'm gonna have to trademark font library. I just did a vlog where I talked about a visual library. I might have to do font library.
Yeah.
That's kind of a fun thing, right? So yeah, Don, I would just, stick with your handwriting. I also feel like some I'm going to sound sexist, but I think men more than women sometimes give themselves a hard time about their handwriting because it's messy, or they don't like it, or they think it's messy, or they think it's just yucky. But I honestly, sometimes I'll pick up some of the sketch notes with the handwriting that's a little bit messy, and the doodles that have their own little style to them. And you guys beat yourselves up about it, but I think I don't know, like I'll look at it and I'll be like, yeah, that person drew this. This is who they are, and it's really awesome to me. We've got a bunch of questions going on here, and I'm just loving it. Mark, I knew from like a couple weeks ago when you were fiddling with your lower cases and your upper cases in your words that your font library was totally getting built. I could feel it. I was like, he needs to land on his font. So, Anne, I'm not one for like, sit down and draw the same thing over and over and over again. That's not me. Although that's the way, I would never do it that way in the classroom, right? Like I would never have a kid, let's learn how to draw dogs. And we draw a dog over and over and over again. But at home, if I'm learning to draw a character, and if I want to practice my font, yeah, I would draw it over and over and over again. And I wouldn't do the alphabet. I would do words, because I like to kind of see how, I like to see how the G plays with the N and how the A plays with the E. So I would pick words to draw over and over again. Quotes are fun to practice.
I used to do quotes when I was really getting my font. So it was like a lot of quotes.
Quotes are fun to do, Anne, because then you could also add little images and draw icons with it. Bernie's here. Good morning. It's good to see you. We're drawing and chatting and talking all about life. We're so happy that you're here. And Kimberly keeps sneaking in and out, so we're happy that she's here too.
Yes.
And Anthony just joined us from Greece. So Annie, and that's how I practice my fonts at home. If I was at school, I would just be like, let's just go for it. We're gonna draw the way we write. And if you want to practice at home, you can practice at home. But yeah, I have notebooks full of pages of doodles, and like when I get on a doodle mission, like if I want to draw a character, I will draw that character over. Like how many pages do I have of Stanley? Like 10?
A lot.
Over and over and over again. But I really want to preface that is not how I teach in the classroom. We are in the moment in the classroom, layering over drawing and writing with what we're already doing. I never pause in the classroom to have us learn how to draw certain things.
That's your philosophy.
Do I print in your font all the time? Yes, this is just my font that I print. Yeah. I think that's what you mean. Yes. And then I have a cursive font that I like to use, like if I'm sketchnoting like live, or if I had a quote under here, and cursive would look really, the cursive font would look really cute underneath life. But I also tend to always write in script, because I always want my students to know, like if I'm in classroom sketchnoting, I will not draw my A's like this, because I might have students who don't know how to read this A.
Yeah.
So I always write in print, always in class. Annabeth wants to show you guys. She's just going at it. Just look at her go. We do like to find a good marathon, don't we?
On Sunday.
On Sundays, like we do.
Always just find a marathon.
We do. And yep. Oh my goodness. Look at the hair. And I love how you drew yourself the shortest, because you are the peanut of the family.
Exactly.
Oh, girl, you better. We're at 40 minutes. You better keep.
I know.
You're gonna keep drawing. And I'm not like Stanley. It's going bungee jump. The U is bungee jumping. Look at. That's all I got. Okay, creating.
What do I do on Monday?
You complain that you don't want to get up. Under the sheets. The alarm's going off. I don't want to wake up.
Perfect.
Go away.
That is so true.
So Dawn, she's been drawing probably since she could pick up a pencil. So that is 13 years?
Yeah. And yeah, 13.
12, 13 years.
13.
And almost any moment that's not involved with school, you're either practicing your violin or you're drawing.
Yeah. That's true.
Creating all the emotions. Okay, here we go. How do I want to do this? And I'm regretting not having that fine tip pen here. Maybe this will be my lesson. But Tim, I've seen you draw also, and I think that you don't give yourself credit for how visual you do think. And you don't have to ever show anybody what you draw. But if you ever want to show somebody, you can always message it to me. I always love to see what everybody is imagining. Oh, I forgot Mark's a music teacher. He says, what's your favorite song to play on the violin? You're practicing. What are you practicing for now with your partner?
A duet for our a solo and ensemble thing for school.
And what are you practicing for that? What song are you practicing?
The Wise Man or something. It's like it's fun.
He probably knows what it is.
Yeah.
He's a music teacher.
Yeah.
And then what's your goal song? Don't you have a goal song that you want to learn how to play? Is it Harry Potter?
I think I kind of learned how to do that.
Have you learned how to play Harry Potter?
Yeah.
How do I not know this? Oh, okay.
A little.
Well, you have a couple bucket list songs that you want to learn how to play.
Well, of course, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. That was fun. Anytime it comes on, we all just go silent. We just
Yes, we embrace it.
We embrace it.
Oh, Tam knows you already.
Yes, I love Lindsay Sterling.
We love her. We watched her on Dancing with the Stars. We listen to her music. Annabeth listens to her music. We have a family playlist for the car, and there is Lindsay Sterling in there for Annabeth. Learning. I'm going to draw a brain, and it's going to look like a jelly bean with a big blob in it.
Don't worry. I think that's how all of our brains look like. That's how my brain looks like during school.
It's a big jelly bean with a blob in it?
Yep.
Nice. Your teachers would be so proud of you.
I know, right?
All the teachers on this chat with us are so proud that your brain is jelly bean. That looks just terrible. Okay, that's learning. Woohoo! It's a blobby brain. Risks. What are risks? I know what a risk is. Oh my gosh, talk about risks, right? Remember this? The first time we did YouTube Live?
Oh, Lord.
We were worried.
Lord.
We just wanted one person to listen to us.
Oh.
And
we got you guys.
Anne says there's also a woman from Nova Scotia named Ashley McIsaac. I'll write her down.
Thank you.
McIsaac. We're so happy for you, Tammy. That's hard to keep going, and it's hard not. All right, where was it going to go? We had a plan, and then I lost it. Jill, are you still there? How you doing? Oh, thank you, Anne. And I'm sorry, I should not have
assumed.
I should not have assumed that that they were a woman just because their name is Ashley. So thank you for the correction. We will look for them. I should just stick with that from now on. Thank you, Bernie. Appreciate that. Good. I just wanted to make sure that you were still with us. We didn't scare you away.
Boo.
You know what? Life is full of colors too, isn't it? So
You're right.
Let's get, you knew, if you've been here before, you know I don't generally use a lot of color in here. And actually when I Sketchnote live, I only use one color. Whatever color the person speaking makes me think of is the one I use to accent things. Why are we sucking on colors here?
Because we just don't, not a lot. There's,
oh, there it is. Roji Biv, red, ready, red, orange, yellow, B. Yep, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's see where this goes now. And why do I not use colors more? Like, coloring's fun. Maybe color is going to be my thing this season.
I mean, you did color hue.
I did. Oh, maybe that was an omen. Dun dun dun.
Oh darn! I'm not gonna finish in time.
We can go 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. So I get Tuesday done, and then I'll finish up off camera and we'll share it.
Yes.
Tuesday.
Now I know what I'm going to be buying at Michael's today. More markers.
Yeah, we're going to Michael's today after Doodle and Chat because
we need to get some card stock that doesn't see through for
some new markers we got.
Yeah. Colors of my life. Mark, you are just cracking me up. You crack me up. In the best, and I mean that in the best and nicest way. And again, Anne, I'm missing my marker, my pen, because I could be outlining these cute little arrows in black, and boy, that would look really nice. Mark, are you thanking yourself? I'm just being totally sassy right now. I don't know what to do about color markers. Like, I'm so lame. Like, this is what I like, Crayolas. But they don't always work on everything. They work on paper. I mean, because that's what I'm using.
That's what they're meant. They're not like, hey, let's go draw on the wall.
Right. And so, I mean, sometimes I'll use Sharpies when I used to draw live with pen, which I don't do anymore. Sharpies were nice. Annabeth likes, what do you like? What are those markers called?
Oh, midliners.
Midliners. We did get some generic Copics.
Yeah.
They were not bad. I could see why people like to draw with the fancy markers.
The alcohol markers.
Yeah, the alcohol markers. Those are some serious markers. These are water-based, right?
I like them. Those were the markers that seep through the cards.
Yeah, so we need to get some heavier cardstock.
Yeah.
But they're solid markers.
I like them.
I could see why people pay lots of money for Copics.
Yeah.
We started with the generic ones to see if
we even liked
them, and then if we really like them, hopefully we'll get a color set and we'll just have that. But I don't draw enough in marker to invest in fancy markers. Okay, this is a lot of fun, this color thing. Somebody should have told me about this sooner. What about you guys? I see Kathy has a couple of midliners. And they are very vibrant. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they're definitely solid markers, right? Like you can't see through them. How much are Copics, Dawn? $8 a marker?
Yeah.
So yeah, we went for
they're pretty high standard.
Yeah, they lock them up at the store. So we went for the generic ones and
that weren't locked up.
That weren't locked up. I think they were $2 or $3. We thought that was a worthy. I'm always about buying really inexpensive first to see if I like things, and then if I really do like them, invest in the expensive kind. I need one more yellow arrow. Are you done, kiddo? Did you run out of steam too? Drawing for 50 minutes is a long time.
Oh, no, I'm trying to think of what I'm doing.
I'll have to look into those, Kathy. Are they alcohol based? Smart thinking, Kathy. She got all her Copics when the store went out of business. Genius. I need to write these down.
Oh. And Kathy also likes the Tombow.
Kathy likes the Tombos too.
Just nice.
And are they like, because we're looking for markers that you're not going to get any see-through on, because we want to use them to create cards. So Tombow
acid free.
Micron. We like microns too.
Micron.
That's our fine tip.
Oh yeah. Micron. Oh yeah, micron. We love microns. Those are like the best.
Microns for sure.
For thin, yeah.
Although microns, we had really bad luck with the really thin tip ones because they would split on us because we pressed too hard. But we found like a 0.8 or an 8.
Your iPad went dead.
Uh-oh. But we like the microns that's like an 8 tip, and that one is super big. Oh my goodness, we have opened the that Copics bleed. That could be why we're having problems with it. Thank you, Kathy.
Tombos do not bleed.
This is super helpful. I'm happy this came up.
Thornton brush pens is from Groupon Marks.
Okay. Oh, we have not gotten into water brush. Let's turn the camera around because we're like talking at we're looking at them and not.
I think we're kind of finished. I'm gonna finish mine later. And
mine's pretty good. Mine's not bad.
We'll share out later, and I like mine. It's just,
and we do have a colorful life with your sister and
vibrant.
Yeah, very vibrant. Your dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone.
And
Family,
our family has become more colorful, I would say.
Family is life.
They are. All right.
Okay.
No, I'm happy we opened up this. We got to talk about font libraries. Don Strum. Boom. Got a new word from my sketchnoting vocabulary. We have font libraries now. That warehouse in our head is like the shelves are filling. You know what I should draw? What? Our sketchnoting warehouse. Whoa. It should be a factory. It could be a factory. Because you put out stuff. That was one of the drawings for my book that I was going to do was a factory. It just became too complex, but maybe that would be fun. Oh, I know. And then we open the floodgate of markers and pens. Thank you. We're gonna Annabeth and I have a lab or a factory. A lab,
like experimentations.
Yeah, but definitely is a warehouse full of shelves. It's kind of like a mad scientist. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be kind of cool to be like a mad scientist sketchnoter.
Because you have to experiment,
and you have to be a risk, and you have to be a risk taker, and you have to go for it. And sometimes they blow up, right, Tammy?
And sometimes they're the best.
And sometimes you have to keep trying until you get it, right, Annabeth?
Yes.
I like it, Kathy. I'm writing that down too. I've got all
my
little sheets of paper of things we need to do after Doodle and Chat.
Yes. Literally everything.
All right, a lab. I like that.
We're just using like explore, discover, create.
That could be the sign, but it's so true though. Like if I think about it, the little test tubes that the scientist is holding could be all the things that students need to have in order to be able to sketch note. Because those are all the ingredients.
And imagination,
risk-taking ability. Awesome teachers who come to Doodle and Chat every Saturday.
And have like little measurements, like of like how much.
And if I really want to be like promo, the book that the scientist is using could be.
The pencil
maybe do it
with all the mixtures. The recipe book.
Wait, I think the reason Kathy. Never mind. All right, I think we're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so. We also need to get paper that's 8 by 10 size because look at what we're drawing on today.
I fold mine back.
Yeah, I'm going to fold mine back too because I was like, oh, I didn't fold my paper up. And then I realized it's a gigantic piece of paper. So I'm just going to keep going. But how fun would this be to do with like your students? We journal, we journal with our kids, but they could also have an option to draw about their week.
That on Saturdays, we get up at 8. We do Doodle and Chat, and then we spend the rest of the day with family usually.
We do.
And then Sundays, we find a marathon to watch, which is very true. Like last weekend, it was Marvel.
Yes, last week was Marvel.
We were completely Marvel-fied. And then Mondays, I don't want to get up. I go to school. I'm finally home. And then at 9, I'm like, when are we going to bed? Because I am ready to go to sleep.
Yes. Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. And then mine was just a rainbow of life, and
I kept
it really simple with just all the things that life inspires me. And I was listening to some of your words, and just letting them fill my paper.
Yeah.
And then the arrows were secondary, but the colors, you guys, like picking up that pen and like adding. Thank you, Kathy. And adding those arrows to my drawing, it's just like all of a sudden there was like this gush of like happiness, Because I don't know about you guys, but like since we did this new topic, it's a
rush.
It's still been really hard for me. Because the alphabet, I got into George, and I love drawing George. He makes me so happy and stacking up his things, and I felt so accomplished drawing those.
Yeah, arrows are another thing to like connect.
But to go back to the single word and the single letters, it feels like I'm taking a step back in my whole process because it's not as fancy as George.
Not.
So I have to remind myself that this is valuable and this is good too, even though it's not the George drawing.
Yeah,
it's hard.
A good example of what.
But it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
We have to get back into the flow.
We have to get back into the flow.
A long time.
So picking up the markers and doing the colors, and then hearing everybody, say all those marker ideas.
Reading. everyone. We can't really hear you, but like
make me really, really happy. And I appreciate that, you guys. And I'm super happy. We're already we broke an hour.
We broke an hour.
You guys are just amazing. I can't believe like we're getting every week we get closer and closer to 20 people, and it just blows our minds that people keep joining us. You guys come back. We get to know you and you.
We guys think of you as like our family.
Yes, you're our Saturday family, and we love this.
We take you in for the day.
And then I mean, it just makes it more fun for me to follow you guys on Twitter and see what you're doing in your classrooms. And anytime you post something, I'll be like,
she'll show me.
Look at what they did. Look what they did.
I will just like stare at it and like zoom in.
And
like,
we'll zoom in on your work and look at it.
It's so fun.
So thank you so much for everything that you guys are to us. Gosh, why am I being...
Oh, emotions.
I'm so glad that you stumbled upon us too.
You guys are our virtual family.
I'm so happy that you made it, Jill. Don, we're so happy. Anthony, it's been wonderful to see you. We will show you guys the markers that we got. We'll share on Twitter. And maybe
in Michael's will just be taking pictures of like markers and markers.
Well, and we have some new cards that we're excited to be working on that Annabeth wants to put out there that I'm contributing to her.
She's gonna work for me.
But Annabeth always wanted to make cards. So we're doing it together.
Yeah.
Super excited to do that. We'll share that. Maybe we'll share one of our cards out with you once we can get one that's thick enough. Yeah.
Yeah, like a good color, solid, like
White, yeah. All right, we're gonna stop talking. We're gonna say goodbye.
Because we broke an hour.
But we thank you so much, everybody. Please be sure to snap a picture of your image if you feel comfortable enough to do that, and share it out on Twitter using the hashtag Doodle and Chat. And I gather them up, and I love to share them in my Instagram stories for other people to see all the incredibleness that happens here every Saturday at 9:33 Central Standard Time. When wonderful things happen when we come together and we talk and we laugh and we doodle and we chat together.
Doop, 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 doop. Boom, boom, boom.
All right. Later, you guys. See you next Saturday. Mwah. Fuzzy jazz hands for bad Wi-Fi.
Bye.